Hey everyone, hope you're well. Been a while since I've done any sort of video on here. I've been pretty busy with company business. It's a nightmare really when you think about it. But in terms of all of that, what has been happening over the last couple of days has been a nice little uprise in Bitcoin. As you can see on the screen, a two-part little pump, okay? We're starting a trend, guys. A trend on the daily time frame. Now, I'm going to talk about bulls and bears, what they all mean and why you should be considering, investment opportunities in these trends. Now, the fundamentals of a trend is simple. It is just to govern the direction of where the coin is going. Now, a lot of people, and I want to zoom out a bit. Oh, yeah. So that was a problem, okay? A lot of people were buying Bitcoin here, 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 here. They were all accumulating in the wrong places. Now that's just fact, okay? It's just people FOMO'd in at the wrong time. It was like, oh, we're going back up, we're going back up. Oh, we're going back up. It happens, right? So in terms of how you do it, you got to look at what the trend is telling you. Now, you probably, if you're here and you're thinking, well, I just like buying crypto, it's easy. It's not. It's you've got to understand what it is, and the first investment you should always make before getting in crypto is in education. People are baffled by me saying that. Look into learning first before you do it. Now, these lines all mean something. Now, a lot of people are very, very bullish, and I've seen coin articles on CoinDesk, for example. Oh, we're in a bullish trend. Yeah, short-term bullish trend. We are. Understandable. We're above the moving average 20. We're above the EMA 8. Usually a good indicator for me. We're also above the EMA 55, another good indicator. We're also above the moving average 100, a good short-term indicator on the daily time frame. However, this is a fucker we need to get over. This is the fucker. This is the moving average 200. This is the daddy. This is the one where it's like, oh, okay, I'll listen to you a bit more now, guys. If we break above that and start going up, that is when people will start getting bullish again, because when you go back in time, it gives you an insight, doesn't it? There you go. Bit bullish there. But you got to look at where these lines were. Now, look at the start. I'll get there in a minute, don't worry. Don't worry, guys. There we go. We're here. So this here, right, would you believe, that is the start of the bull run. That was October 15, or 14th of October 2015. That was the start of the bull run. Would you believe? And over that period of time, prices kept gradually rising. That is what you call a bull trend. Now, for people right now, and obviously the end of it. Now, obviously you can't get a top to bottom. Peak. Other indicators can get you out, and then obviously the confirmed trend. That was when you're like, oh, I'll sell everything, guys. Fuck it, get out of it. And we've not broke above that. We tried there, wicked above it there in October, and we've died pretty much since. The beauty of this is, and how trend cycles work, the longer we're in this bear region, that drops lower every time. So as you can see here, that resistance was 7k. We're now here at 5.2. That was 8.6. That was 10, okay? It's going to come down. Now, it's the exact same way the other way around. So all you need to do is put the moving average 200 on your daily chart, and you can see where we are, basically. So short-term trends, we are currently going towards that. However, there's a lot. Now, the reason why we're going towards that, now I'm not saying that we are. This whole drop here, right, we've not retraced enough up. So whenever there's a big drop, there's always a retracement back, because the market always takes back a certain amount, okay? We've not quite done that yet, and we're going to go up. We've obviously tested 4k. This was at 3-4 when we were saying this on my live Zoom around here. Or here, give or take. When it started to rise, we knew there was going to be some sort of channel test, okay? Because it was long overdue. We were in this area here for a long period of time, and this whole channel from here, pretty much there. This whole annotation time. Get me rectangle. This whole channel here. So we're in it. We're out of it now, obviously. So if I draw it a bit neater, you can probably see it a bit better. So this channel here, we're in it for a long period of time, for about 9 weeks. give or take. We knew there was going to be some sort of test from this drop, as in the market was going to retake a little bit back from this, because it never happened. So that was a fundamental of that technical analysis was, hold on a minute, have we retraced to a certain golden ratio point? No. Okay. What have we been doing? Tighter, 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 tighter. Then the apex came, and then we broke out of it. Okay, we're out of that channel. Cool, cool, cool. But personally speaking, this candle is not the greatest candle in the world right now. It is showing signs of a reversal, potentially a rejection. In terms of rejection, we went all the way up to 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-2, which is pretty good. It's not a bad little rise, but this is showing signs that it's kind of tailing off now. Okay, with this may be the end of it. May, not 100% confirmation, but you just don't know yet. That is showing overbought positions. I know I shouldn't really use that term overbought because it's a load of bollocks, but it's never a good sign. So in terms of the daily, it's not looking the greatest at the moment. When you look at the 12-hour though, yeah, you can see it. It literally peaked there and it's starting to come back down. We'll see where it goes. It could quite well bounce off that EMA 8 and just fuck off again. So that's Bitcoin, and that is to try and govern what a bear market and bull market looks like. Now, in the 12-hour time frame, we are above the moving average 200. Okay, if this acts as support, okay, which this whole area could be now known as support because this area here is quite strong. So that was where we rejected off. But this area here prior, this whole area, this whole area, this whole area, all this lark here, that could well become the next support. Okay, I'll put it down a bit because it's a bit rubbish. There you go. We could quite easily have this 3985 just below 4K as support. It'll be pretty strong support because it was pretty tough resistance. So in terms of next moves where we're going to go, we could ping off this and retest this area here, which would be kind of, well, technically there realistically just above there, and then you kind of look along and you kind of see where the sticky patches have been, and yeah, nothing since. It's crazy, isn't it? So if you're looking for other moves and where we could be going, you just kind of like plot them up all the way up, any sort of sticky patches where you may find it may be issued. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this, can't you? You can kind of see it. So if this is completely alien to you in terms of targeting and wondering what on earth am I doing right now, so you can kind of see there, that's how the resistance points are moved. But this is cryptocurrency, we don't know what's going to happen yet. Early indications state that nothing's going to happen. It's just going to sit here for a bit. There's no real volume impulse right now. There's no real move in the market or sentiment to get it up there. There's a lot of bullish news, but the fundamentals are quite certain that we're using this as support right now. This is pretty much support. We've obviously wicked it, held it, cool, we're on it. That's a good sign, a really good sign. If we look onto the 1 hour time frame, and again, it's pretty much sideways since. So you can bet enough to say that this would be support. And we've probably broken out of this channel onto here, and we're resting here. We've had one test of this next bit of resistance, which is 4-1. Get above 4-1, we'll go with, obviously, to see what happens after that. But obviously, if we need to test it and hold on to it and then stay with it, and as it stands, it's been interesting. That was an interesting rocky morning. It was pretty crazy. That, look at that, it's crazy. 30-minute time frame. Again, we can kind of see us hitting it and getting on it, so that's good. So I hope this has kind of helped, and I know I'm probably talking alien to some people. A lot of people don't know how to trade effectively, especially YouTubers. I do, luckily, but you got to look at the long-term picture and always look at the daily time frames. Where could we go with the daily? And that gives you a solid indication of the next target, which is pretty much this R2, which is a Fibonacci area. So we're on one of the pivots. Cool. Or right under it, whatever, on it. The next aim is to get above that into that new channel, but I do think long term this will be very, very hard to break. I don't think at the moment we've got enough clout. I could all change. There could be some real volume. We had some huge volume. So in terms of bears and bulls, remember moving average 200 on the daily time frame is a very, very solid indicator to see if you're in a trend or not. Certainly for altcoins, if I go onto an altcoin quickly, we'll look at Theta. If you're looking at trends and you want to get in on a coin, there you go. On the daily time frame, you can do this all day long. if you're finding stuff. That's a cool bit of advice. But if you're looking to invest in altcoins, use this method and just get in there and get out at the end of this, or whatever region you want to get out at, realistically. The EMA 8 is a fantastic indicator. Use that as your support guide. As you can see, that green line there. Once it closes below it, take your profits, and that is a huge gain. I've literally just told you how to make money with crypto. How easy is it? 86%. Cool. So there you go. If you like my channel, subscribe. Sorry it's a bit of a boring lecture if you're not involved in TA, but wise to use it. Certainly as an investor, please do look at technical analysis in the basics, like serious basics. Trend lines are brilliant in terms of, well, I don't really use trend lines, to be fair. They are my trend lines, the EMAs and the moving averages. They govern what trend I'm in. Use them. If you know what direction you're going in, it makes life a lot easier, trust me.